Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So today I want to discuss about some remedies for the moon. Okay, so these are very workable remedies, and there is a video series that I'm planning for to cover remedies of all the 9 planets of all the navagrahas. Okay, so in a video a few months ago, I'd actually put out remedies for the sun. Okay, so this video is covers remedies for the moon. Okay, so the moon, as we know, it indicates the manas. Okay, it indicates the manas. It also indicates the body. All right, it indicates the body, the physical body or the food body, because the moon is food. All right, so the other key indicators are mother, mind, emotions, personality, sociability, happiness, home, and popularity. Okay, so the moon also stands for popularity. Okay, so anywhere the moon aspects, that part or that house is going to make you very, very popular. Okay, now if the moon is weak, then it will give you problems with your mother. It will give you stress, anxiety, worry. It will make you be very easily influenced by friends or people around you. In worst cases, if the moon is afflicted by Rahu, it can give you hypersensitivity. Okay, it also leads to increased tamas in the body. Okay, it can lead to poor social status and also dishonesty. All right, now what are the body parts and diseases ruled by the moon? Okay, so this is as per the Chandrakala Nadi. Okay, so Chandrakala Nadi tells us that the moon rules abdomen, alimentary canal, blood. Okay, people confuse blood with Mars, but it is actually the moon. Okay, then blood circulation, the breasts, breast milk, brain, chest, consciousness, intestine, kidneys, left eye for males and right eye for females, lungs, the lymphatic system, ovaries, physical body, as well as the renal system. Okay, saliva, stomach, urinary bladder, uterus, watery content of the body, and it also rules the womb in females. Okay, and what diseases does the moon produce? It produces addiction to alcohol, which is of course alcoholism. It causes anemia, asthma. Okay, it causes beriberi, which happens due to lack of vitamin B. Okay, blood disorders, bronchitis, colic pains, common cold, cough, debility, diarrhea, diseases of various glands, dropsy, dyspepsia, dysentery, effusions in the body, eosinophilia, epilepsy, eye diseases, fever with chills and rigor, gastric ulcers, hydrocele, hypertension, hysteria, insanity, jaundice, laziness, leukoderma, loss of vitality, okay, lunacy, malfunctioning of the uterus, measles, sense of memory, as well as loss of memory, okay, menses, menstrual problems, nausea, nervous disability, phlegmatic disorders, leprosy, pox, rundown conditions, strokes, okay, tastelessness, throat disorders, tuberculosis, typhoid, urinary disorders, unconsciousness or loss of consciousness, varicose veins. It's a very difficult disease to overcome if you have it. Okay, vertigo, vomiting, as well as worm infections are caused by the moon. Okay, so Monday is the day which is ruled by the moon, Somavara as it is called, and during every day the moon hora is the hour which is ruled by the moon. Okay, the moon also rules the nakshatras of Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana. All right, so Rohini is said to be the favorite nakshatra of the moon, and this is where the moon slows down in its in its orbit. The moon runs its dasha for 10 years. Okay, the graha devata is Chandra. It owns the zodiac sign of Cancer, and it is exalted in Taurus. Okay, the Adi Devata from the moon is Apas or water, and the Pratyadi Devata is Gauri. Okay, it debilitates in Scorpio. The Navadurga associated with the moon is Mahagauri, and the Mahavidya that is associated with the moon is Bhuvaneshwari. Okay, Now, what mantras can be recommended for the moon? Okay, so I don't usually recommend bija mantras unless and until the moon is debilitated. But if you have a debilitated moon, then you can use the Chandra bija mantra, which is Aum Shram Shrim Shram Sah Chandraya Namaha. Okay, Aum Shram Shrim Shram Sah Chandraya Namaha. Okay, and a very simple yet very effective moon mantra that can be used, or that I usually recommend if you have a weak moon, is Om Shri Chandraya Namaha. Okay, but it will not work just by chanting. You just, if you have a debilitated moon, or if you have moon which is very close to the sun, then just look at the moon at night. Okay, feel in the energy, feel in the light, soak in the moonlight, and just say namaste to it. Close your hands, say namaste to it, and just recite the mantra Om Shri Chandraya Namaha for at least 108 times. Okay. Now, I'll come to the key rituals and remedies for the moon. You don't have to do everything. Okay, you don't have to do everything. Just do whatever is comfortable for you. All right. So, as I said, the moon, it denotes the mind. It denotes the quality of your emotions. Okay, and so the best way to to remedify the moon is to listen to or meditate on the Sri Rudram chanting every Monday. Okay, or you can chant Om Namah Shivaya without opening your mouth. Just chant Om Namah Shivaya in the mind. Okay, without any sound or lip movement. So this japa is recommended to be done 108 times every day, and if you cannot do it every day, then do it every time the moon transits your fourth house in the Rashi chart. Okay, so for example, if your fourth house is Aries, so for the 2.5 days that the moon is in Aries, do the Om Namah Shivaya mantra without any sound or lip movement 108 times every day. Okay, so you can also do abhishekam on the shivling with, you can do milk abhishekam on any shivling every Monday. Okay, but when you go to a Shiva temple, make sure that you don't touch the shivling. Okay, nowadays it has become very common practice to touch and worship the shivling. You should not do it for for a multitude of reasons which I'm not going to discuss here. Okay, and then as a remedy, you can apply white chandan on your forehead. Okay, on Mondays, and then you can also listen or meditate on the Saundarya Lahiri. Okay, or whenever the moon is transiting the moon ruled nakshatras of Rohini, Hasta, and Shravana, you should listen or meditate on the Saundarya Lahiri. Okay, and as a general rule, take good care of your mother, be respectful, and serve her without any expectations. Okay, and you know the moon requires donations of white things. Okay, so you can donate rice to people who cannot afford it during Mondays, or you can the moon also represents the mother goddess. All right, so you can donate your time and money to temples of the mother goddess and help maintain them. Okay, and you can also take care of devotees who are going on a pilgrimage, because the moon is representative of the mother. Okay, so one effective remedy which I have found to be very 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 working on people I've recommended is that you can fast on Amavasya you can fast on Amavasya as well as on Purnima. So Amavasya, as we know, is the day of the new moon, and Purnima is the day of the full moon. Okay, and you must if you're donating things, white things, you can donate white colored clothes. Okay, you can donate white flowers, maybe to Lord Shiva on Monday. You can donate milk. Okay, and if you are prone to accidents, okay, due to afflicted moon, if moon is afflicted by Mars, then you will be very prone to accidents. Okay, so in that case, always listen to Devi Kabacham every day before you leave home. Okay, and the other, apart from this, the other remedy of of the moon will include offering tulsi leaves to Sri Vishnu on Akshaya Tritiya. Okay, but that is a yearly remedy. All right, and another remedy which works very very well for young kids is that you should celebrate your birthdays only on your tithi. Okay, not on the not on the English day of birth. All right, see when you were born, find out the tithi and celebrate your birthday according to that tithi. Okay, and during Amavasya you can always donate kheer to temples. If you cannot donate kheer, then at least donate sugar and milk and other kheer ingredients, so that people can be fed during Amavasya. Okay, and if your moon is really really afflicted, all right, then you should avoid doing any important activities during lunar eclipses, especially don't get into fights with your partner during eclipse. Okay, it can have a very bad effect on your, on your relationship. All right. And then other remedies include drinking water in a silver utensil. Okay, because the moon represents water, and one way to honor the moon is to keep yourself hydrated. Okay, and the metal that is ruled by moon is silver. Okay, people think it is for Venus, but it is actually ruled by the moon. All right. And then there is a panchabhuta remedy that you can do for the moon. Okay, so the panchabhuta sthalam refers to 5 temples dedicated to Lord Shiva, representing the manifestation of the 5 prime elements or tattvas. Okay, so what are the 5 tattvas? Earth, water, air, akash, or space, and fire. Okay, so the moon is related to the water element, and the linga, the Shiva linga that is associated with the water element is the Appolinga. Okay, and the temple where it is located is the Jambukeshwar temple, which is located in Thiruvannaikaval, if I have got the place right. Okay, so this is the Jambukeshwar temple located in Thiruvannaikaval, and you can also listen to the Jambunatha Ashtakam if you get the opportunity. Okay, now what do you donate for the moon? Okay, so this is really effective if moon rules the 12th house of your Navamsha. Okay, or if the moon rules the 12th house of your Rashi. All right, so if the moon is in Aries, anyways, you can always donate, even if the moon is not ruling your, if you have an afflicted moon, then you can always donate, even if the moon is not ruling the 12th house of your Rashi or Navamsha. So if you have moon in Aries, then you should donate lead vessels. Okay, if you have moon in Taurus, you should donate rice. If you have moon in Gemini, you should donate duck. Okay, if you have moon in Cancer, you should donate salt. If you have moon in Leo, you should donate drumsticks. If you have moon in Virgo, you should donate cows. If you have moon in Libra, you should donate frankincense. Okay, it is known as Dhuna or Dhuni, or it is also known as Sambharni in some cases. Okay, if you have moon in Scorpio, you can donate lily flower. If you have moon in Sagittarius, you should donate chicken. But by chicken, I don't mean the broiler chicken, which is hybrid, right? Donate the local chicken that you find in your area. If you have moon in Capricorn, you should donate pearl. If you have moon in Aquarius, you should donate coconuts. If you have moon in Pisces, you should feed rice to fishes. Okay, and then there are temples for moon in the 12, in all the 12 signs. Okay, so if you have moon in Aries, try to visit the Thiruvannamalai. I've forgotten the name. Okay, it is known as Thiruvannamalai Unnamuliyanam Unnamuliyamman, if I've got it right. Okay, pardon my pronunciation. Okay, Thiruvannamalai Unnamulai Yamman temple. Okay, if you have moon in Taurus, you should visit the Kanchi Kamakshi Amman temple. If you have moon in Gemini, you should visit the Chidambaram Shivakami Amman temple. If you have moon in Cancer, you should visit the Shankaran Kovil Gomathi Amman temple. If you have moon in Leo, you should visit the Nellai Kantimathi Amman temple. If you have moon in Virgo, you should visit the Kanyakumari Bhagavati Amman temple. If you have moon in Libra, you should visit the Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple. If you have moon in Scorpio, you should visit the Kalahasti Ganampikai Amman temple. If you have moon in Sagittarius, you should visit the Papanasam Ulagammai temple. Really, really forgive my pronunciation if I have gotten it wrong. Okay. If moon is in Capricorn, you should visit the Thiruvanai Kaval Akilandeshwari temple. If you have moon in Aquarius, you should visit the Thiru Kadayur Abhirami temple. It is Thiru Kadayur Abhirami temple. If you have moon in Pisces, you should visit the Rameshwaram Parvathavarthini Amman temple. Okay, the Rameshwaram Parvathavarthini Amman temple. All right. So this is all about remedies for the moon. Okay, so if you found this content useful, kindly like and subscribe to the channel. Please post your comments. That gives me feedback on how or what should I incorporate in my videos. Okay, so I read the comments. It's not that I don't read the comments. I post personally on Facebook. I don't have a manager or anything else. So I do everything on my own. So please share your comments. It is really, really valuable for me. Okay, so that's it from me in this video. I'll see you soon with yet another video. Namaste, everyone. Om Gurave Namaha.